Hello, Martin Roberts with my daily roundup from the world of I'm a Celebrity here. Well, it continues, eh? Who'd have thought? A camel. Oh, brilliant. I think the largest animal that we had when I was doing it was when Wayne encountered those goats. Do you remember? And it turns out that he had a bit of a goat phobia. It's very, very funny. I think the clip's still on YouTube. I mean, it is just hysterical, and I'm sure that the clip with Amir and the camel will be on YouTube as well before very long. In fact, it's probably there now. Yeah, but no, managing to carry on the positive streak now, which is good, and bringing back those special things. I just thought it's quite interesting just to talk about the behind the scenes of the Bush Tucker trials, because clearly, you know, that set for that thing they did last night in the White House. I mean, what you probably don't know is each of the Bush Tucker trials has a team of people, a dedicated team of people, designing it, trying it out, building it. I mean, it is a year process for each of the Bush Tucker trials to build them as they are. And when you go and do a Bush Tucker trial, although it's only on TV for, you know, maybe 4 or 5 minutes, it takes on average, the ones I did, about 3 or 4 hours out of camp. So they'll come and get you, and then you go off with the production team. It'll be a camera and a researcher and a director, and they'll film you leaving the camp, and then they'll do all the shots of walking across the bridge, and then they'll do a little interview about how you feel about going in, and then you'll go down, and it's a reasonably long walk to get to where the Bush Tucker trials take place. Quite a way away from the jungle clearing. And then you go down there, and then you arrive at what is the equivalent of like a Hollywood movie set, because there will be the Bush Tucker trial thing, but surrounding it there are, on average, probably 20 or 30 cameras on big tripody things, on flying things, on big long arms that swoop about, and then you've got all the production staff, and then you've got, watching the trial, a bank of probably 40, 50, 60 people, including all the photographers with their big telephoto lenses, getting all the shots that end up in the newspapers the following day. So it is absolutely extraordinary. And so you come out of the isolation of the jungle, and then suddenly you've got all this stuff going on. It is amazing. And then you'll do the trial, and then there'll be lots of stopping and starting, and then you're taken back into camp, and they'll stop you again and do another interview, and then they'll film you going back across the rope bridge. As I said, it's 3 or 4 hours out of camp. So it's sort of a nice break from the monotony, actually. And I think one of the problems that definitely people have to get used to is the boredom, because most of the time there's not a lot going on, and you go off and do some of the trials and things, and at least you're out of the camp and there's more to think about, and that boredom really does get to you. And combine boredom with lack of food. I mean, I said in one of the previous Jungle Juices that the food, you know, the rice and beans, it really does get to you. As you know, I wasn't much of a big fan. It really does get to you, and it's the only thing you can look forward to if you've not got other things going on that day, is your food. And if that food is horrible because it's rice and beans, it's a psychological torture thing. You can see that getting to people like Rebecca, and then of course you've got Ian winding everybody up, which he's doing a brilliant job of. And you can just see it's a catalogue for unrest. So yeah, very interesting. Then of course all the wonderful twist that they had with this idea that, in fact, if the winning team is in fact the losing team, or the losing team is in fact the winning team, because they get care packages and things. That is just brilliant. But I'm not sure I would have wound up people quite as much as he is doing, but it's brilliant anyway. So tonight it'll be interesting to see what happens. Looking forward to it. It's proven to be a good old series, and still very funny watching it. And thinking I was there this time last year. Absolutely brilliant. So I hope you enjoy tonight's show. Join me tomorrow for more snippets from the jungle, including I'll be telling you more about this. Ooh.